Yo, good morning, guys. Good morning. How's everybody doing today? Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Sorry for the echo. All right. What's up, Illard? What's up, Shreep? Biter. Good morning, Tech. Huguetes. Good morning, guys. All right, so we got a few movers here. Let me pull this up. We got a FCSC here, gapping up from 170s to 270s. I'll have to look up the news in a minute. Let me stretch this out a little bit. There we go. We got BPTH gapping up some here from 1565 to 2110. And so a big gap up for BPTH. I'll definitely watch that one. We also have PHUN gapping up some from $8.19 to $10. AMD moving a little bit here. We got DIS gapping down some after a big day on Friday. We have Weight Watchers, which is gapping up, about 70 cents or so. We have the SPY is gapping up slightly, ever so slightly. Actually, this is about break even roughly. So just roughly break even. And so we'll see what we get with that. We got RBZ gapping down a lot. RBZ was a crazy runner the last few weeks. It's back down to 430s, which is to be expected. And this is almost what you always see. If you want to see what a pump and dump is, guys, if you want to see what a pump and dump is, look at RBZ. This is exactly what a pump and dump looks like. It shoots up to $25 and then it comes right back down to $4. That is what a pump and dump looks like. And that is what you see with RBZ. We also have ADSW, which probably, honestly, it looks like an acquisition or a buyout of some sort is what it really looks like. Gapping up, but then staying pretty stable after that. It looks like an acquisition. I'll have to look it up in a second. I'm guessing that's what it is. Going to keep an eye on SQ and Roku. Those have been my, those have been really working well for me lately. GoGo, AMRS is interesting here as well. AMRS gapping up some to 330s. I'll watch that one. EFII gapping up some. This one kind of looks like an acquisition too. Maybe it's the same company for the other one. AXSM. AXSM looks good. I'll watch this one. I think this is tradable, so I'll keep an eye on AXSM as well. What's everybody else watching today? I'm going to go make myself some coffee, and I'll be right back. APHA washing out getting hit this morning. And then I'll watch NBEV as well, just because it's been pretty volatile overall lately. It's been pretty volatile overall. But yeah, Weight Watchers, BPTH, though, probably my main watch. For all of our... For all of our members, today starts the competition. The competition starts today. And so I'm definitely going to be scaling up some in size. And, yeah, we'll see how that goes. You know, the competition, the way it's working right now is that we are going to have a competition every week to see who can have the best percentage gains and the best accuracy rate overall over the week. And, the person who wins the most weeks out of the month gets a free class. And it's just a friendly, healthy competition that'll be fun, I think. Going into it, like I said on Friday, no losing days in 10 days. I haven't lost in 10 days. I haven't had a losing day in 10 days. No losing trades. And so going into the competition, I'm doing fairly well. We'll see if we can keep it up and win the competition. VTL. Yeah, wow, look at VTL drop. Yep. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I'm going to go make myself some coffee. I'll be back. All right, guys, I'm back. Too much confident. I don't think I'm too confident. I don't know if this is the wrong mindset, but I actually think it's worse for me with the competition. Like, for instance, just statistically speaking, I mean, I guess you probably have the same chance of winning or losing in any trade, but judging by my previous history, since I have had such a good 2 weeks, usually it's due for a pullback, unfortunately. And so I actually think the winning streak I've had lately is going to hurt my chances in the competition. I think I'll probably end up pulling back because the strategy simply does not work for that long. Like, the VWAP fade, I've noticed, it works more like it will work for like a month, stop working for a week or two, work for a month, stop working for a week or two. And so we'll see if it continues to work here, but I'm crossing my fingers and hoping so. Yeah, any platform counts, Tech. Yeah, any platform counts, brother. Yeah, for sure. I'm just going to stick to my rules with bigger sizing and just stick with the bigger sizing. And so I just got to figure out like what bigger sizing is to me. I'm thinking it depends on the range, but I'm thinking an average gain of like $100 is reasonable. You know, $100, and then an average loss of like $50. You know, 70, $50 is reasonable. But yeah, let's do it, guys. What's up, Siesta? Good morning. Good morning. All right, I'm going to go grab my coffee, guys. I'll be right back. Let me see if Mitch is going to be here or not. Let me see. Let me see if Mitch is going to be here. All right, so yeah, watching up BPTH looks really interesting here. EFII, I think some people said reverse split of some sort, right? Gonna watch Disney. The stocks that have really been going pretty well for me lately have been SQ and Roku. Like, if you look at SQ and Roku, these two fade almost every single day. At least they have lately. So, like, for instance, if you look at Friday, look at all the fades on Roku, on SQ on Friday. You got two here. You got one nice one there. And so that's three fades, no fails. The previous day, it didn't really have any fades. It did have one fade here, again. No fades that day. Here it actually faked people out for a fade, so I do got to keep that in consideration. But that first fade worked, and I think I traded that first fade on SQ. Look at all these fades. Beautiful fades. 1, 2. So fades have been working on these tech stocks, SQ, Roku. Nice, brother. You signed up for classes, though? I'm not getting an email for it. When? Let me check, because I don't see an email for it, brother. For our classes, right? What's up, James? Oh, maybe it probably just hadn't updated yet. What's up, C. Butler, Cargo, Chase, James? Nero, well, welcome, Chase. We got a makeup class or two to do this week, and so you signed up in a good week because now we got a little bit more. You get a little bit more classes. And now, Chase, if you signed up, then you can be part of our competition too if you want. JS? Mara? I think Mara is a Bitcoin related stock, right? Oh, GS. Yeah, Goldman Sachs dropping some here. It's interesting. We'll see what happens. Yeah, whenever I get your email, brother, I'm not seeing it for some reason. Weird, man. Ah, I just saw you sign up. Okay, I got you. All right, I was worried. It just took a little while. Yeah, it's just a little bit too expensive for me. It's not really what I like to trade tech. It's not really my style, I would say. Let me get Mitch set up here. But no, so Chase, the competition is just for our members, but it's basically a weekly. Each week we have a competition on who can have the best percentage gains. And you would have to somehow send your trade in so people aren't able to fake it. But hold on. But yeah, the person with the best percentage wins and accuracy rate for the week after all the submissions are reviewed by everybody wins that week, and the person with the most weeks at the end gets a free month of classes. And so it's just a fun competition. It's not a huge prize. There's not a huge prize to it. It's just a healthy, fun competition that a few of our members brought up that they would like to do. And it should be fun. But yeah, my big watch today is BPTH, guys. BPTH, big run here. Look at BPTH go, and this is definitely a former runner. This one definitely ran a decent amount before. This one's the one that went crazy. It's TJ Frost. What's up, brother? What's up, brother? Yeah, but isn't MARA isn't MARA Bitcoin related stock, right? What's Bitcoin at? Bitcoin is at 5,147, so it's stabilized a little bit. Right, you're talking about TJ Frost, right? Or TJ, my bad if I forgot your last name, bro. Or your last thing. Yeah, TJ Frost. What's up, brother? Honestly, bro, I'm peeping out your channel right now, TJ. Chop City, huh? Dare I say you're stealing my phrases, bro? You're stealing my phrases? I'm just messing with you, man. Here, y'all go check out TJ's channel. Here. Y'all go check out TJ's channel. Let me see how. It actually seems like you're being honest too, TJ. That's what I like about it. It seems like you're being honest. Yeah, go check out my man's channel right there, TJ. Long-time viewer. I'll give you a shout out, bro. I got you. Anyways. MARA, Bitcoin's up. So yeah, we can go ahead and read some news here. BPTH is the one I'm the most curious about. It's the one I'm the most curious about. Let me see. I don't think BPTH has any news, though. Let me see. NVAX vaccine coming out Tuesday. Here, I'll have to look that one up. Hold on one second. All right, so the company withdrew an offering for BPTH, and it's up 66 or more %. And that's the only news I'm seeing. It just says company Biopath Holdings, which is BPTH, soar 66% pre-market after the company withdraws their offering. Interesting. We'll see what happens with that one. We can also look at FCSC. Big gap here from 178 to 275, almost $1. About 97 cents or so gap up here. 96, 97. And FCSC is up 51.7%. The company disclosed an agreement with Castle Creek Pharmaceuticals to develop and commercialize the FSX 007. I was going to say 007, but I wouldn't feel right if I didn't say 007 there. FibroCell will receive a $30 million upfront payment. And so, basically, an agreement to develop and commercialize a biodrug, FSX 007. And yes, I said that again so I could say 007 again. We'll see what else we got. Yeah, the company for BPTH, another report says the company withdrew its S1 resignation form, indicating it will not dilute shares. And that's causing some optimism for BPTH, and it's up some for it. We'll see where it goes. Interesting levels to watch here. What else do we get? We got PHUN running up here. The company announced an agreement with Endpoint IP to monetize its mobile patent portfolio. So again, PHUN announced an agreement with Endpoint IP to monetize its mobile patent portfolio. Interesting story here. We'll see where PHUN can go. Like I said, ADSW looks like a acquisition or a buyout or something like that. It could also be a split, but just judging from the price, it doesn't seem like it is. Let's try to find this one now. The company agreed to be acquired by Waste Management Incorporated, ADSW. Like I said, sounded like an acquisition, buyout, and that's what happened. So I'm going to move on from that one now. We also have Weight Watchers, WTW, running up here. WTW looks interesting. I'll keep an eye on that. A big red day for it on Friday, but now it's actually up some, so we'll see where this one goes. WTW, we'll see if we can figure out what the news is. I'm not seeing anything for WTW. I guess it's just up. Probably just rebounding from this big red day. You can look at Disney. Disney's starting to push up a little bit. It had good news on Friday for Disney. We'll see where that one goes. Let me know if you got anything else on your watch today. I know there's GoGo, AMRS looks all right. We could look at AMRS, I guess. Gapping up some. NVAX. All right, you talked me into it. Hold on, I got you. All right, AMRS put out a press release that said put out a release that said they plan to repay April 2019 notes with business transaction, and basically provided an update on the resolution of that. And so we'll see where AMRS goes as well. Now for the request here, NVAX. I mean, it's not really my cup of tea. Big red day on Friday. And now in pre-market, it's just super choppy. Just extremely like chop city in pre-market right now. From 54 to 55. And so we'll see what happens with that one. EFII. Yeah, right. The news sounds promising. The news does sound promising. I can look that one up. NVAX. It's just not moving much to show it, you know. All right, so yeah, NVAX. I mean, they put this out. Well, let me see. I'm not really seeing any news for it. The last one I see, the legitimate news, is that on the 10th of April, where it said NVAX is going to unveil the ResVax Phase 3 data at the World Vaccine Congress in April. Yeah, no worries, Steve. No stress, brother. And yeah, RBZ getting hit here. RBZ, I mean, like I said, if you want to see what a pump and dump looks like, look at RBZ. Because this one went from $3.80, I should say, up to 27, and then back down to $5 in one market day. In one market day, this stock went from $3.80 up to 27, back down to $5. That is a pump and dump. Ah, that makes more sense. So RBZ was an offering. That would make more sense and be a little bit more excusable. Ah, so they had a $10.8 million underwritten public offering. And the price was at $5 per share. Okay, that makes sense. Appreciate that, Joe. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, that's a little bit more excusable. I was about to say, if this happened, because it seemed like out of, here's the thing. With all the craziness that it had last week, it seems like it's just getting pumped. HSGX, penny stock, reverse merger announced last week. Yeah, it's up to show it. It's not really my style, but it's definitely moving some for HSGX. Alright, well that's it. Let me know if you guys want me to look at anything else. I'm going to go grab my coffee. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. But yeah, guys, how about that UFC fight this weekend, man? Max Holloway versus Dustin Poirier, great fight. Kelvin Gastelum versus Israel was a crazy fight, absolutely crazy fight. All right, so trying to catch back up on the chat. Roku. Yeah, I looked at Roku a little bit. It's down huge. I really liked shorting these last week, but it's down so much. And looking at the daily chart, it's just down so much. Like, look at all these red days in a row. And so, yeah, it's been great for shorts lately, but it's just pretty extended. Now, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 out of the last 8 of their trading days have been red losing days. And so with that said, I can look at, there is some support at 50. There may be some support, I don't know, at 56, 55. How about Game of Thrones too? I was probably more pumped about Game of Thrones coming on. Game of Thrones is just it's the best show there's ever been. I could sound like a fanboy, but best show there's ever been. What's up, Robert? Yeah, great fight, man. What tornado? I'm not going to say any spoilers, brother. I mean, honestly, not much happened. I'll say that. Not much happened. But they got to lead it up for the rest of the show. What I was more disappointed about with Game of Thrones is that they said that this season was going to be feature-length episodes, and like this episode was only like 50 minutes. I was pretty disappointed. I figure with only 6 episodes, they need to make them longer. Yeah, my wife and I watch it. It's good, man. It's like it's Lord of the Rings. It's like the rated R version of Lord of the Rings. I'll put it that way. Yeah, I wasn't anywhere near it, Leclerc. Anthony, you also asked how much is your basic course? It's $15. It's $15. Yeah, we're not trying to charge thousands for anything here. All right, guys. So we'll see what we get today. I think Mitch might be here. Let me see. Yep, Mitch is here. Let me get my headphones on. Yo, what's up, man? Let me make sure I got this volume working here. All right, so the competition begins, Mitch. What's up, bro?
What competition?
You don't know about our class competition, bro? You don't know?
Oh, the competition.
You don't know? Yeah, man, dude, we got a competition going. We're doing it by week. I don't know if you saw the chat and for the member chat, but we got every week we're having a mini competition, and the person with the most wins at the end of the month gets a free. It's not a huge prize, but it'll be a fun competition. Gets a free class.
Hey, why not?
Yeah, it's just gonna be fun.
Classes, Get some learning in. Oh, I got
yes,
it
sir.
on speaker. I was wondering why you sounded loud as hell. It's like two different Johns coming at me.
Kind of new. What's up, Anthony? Yeah, no worries.
Actually at home, man.
I know.
Believe it or not.
First thing I noticed. There's 2 things that I know if you're at the coffee shop. I know if I add you to the chat and I see your face, then you're at the coffee shop.
Hey, it's because my laptop actually has a webcam.
Right.
Hold on. Let me turn off this music in the background.
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys, for the open.
All right, for sure. All right, guys. PCG. Yeah, what happened with PCG? It used to be kind of a big stock. Everybody was watching. It's wow. Look at PCG. Yeah, PCG. I'll end up watching this one. What happened with it? This was the company that people blamed for the California wildfires. And so let's look up PCG, see what kind of news it has. What else do we get? PCG. California Governor Gavin Newsom proposed fixes to the state's wildfire crisis and signaled that the company would receive assistance. So that's making it push up here. It's up, let's see, about $4 or so. We'll see what we get there. What else do we have? Yeah, guys, we'll see if we can keep the green streak going here. If not, no worries. What I don't want to do is I don't want to trade bad, desperate to keep it going. And so if there's not any good trades, I just got to accept it and not force anything. GOGO. GoGo. I know GoGo was tradable previously. Let me see if it's tradable today. I don't think it probably is. No. BPTH is, so I'll definitely watch BPTH. Disney, Weight Watchers, PHUN. Gonna watch Roku and SQ again, just because they've been working almost every single day. EFII, I think a few people mentioned EFII. But yeah, it looks like a buyout of some sort, right? Or, it looks like a buyout. Right? Is that what it is? Let me look. Pretty sure it's a buyout. It looks like a buyout. Yeah, so electronics for imaging to be acquired by Cirrus Capital affiliate for $1.7 billion. Yeah, buyout, which means it probably won't move that much. AXSM was another one that I'll keep an eye on. It is tradable, so AXSM is tradable, so I'll probably watch this one too. See where it goes. As always, going to be watching AMD. Been trading the moving average crossover a lot lately. It's been working pretty well, so I'll end up watching that. Are you saying, Quest, let me see if I can, are you saying is it me or there isn't as much of low price stocks, $10 to $2? You talking about on TradeNet? What's up, Vance? Good morning, brother. WWE hitting resistance and overbought. I'm surprised WWE is still a private or a public company. That's funny to me. WWE being public.
All right, back here.
All right. We got to be careful saying that. Matthew McConaughey trademarked that phrase, and so
it's all good. I owe him big money.
Right, we can be sued, bro. We can be sued, man. You know.
I already admit to it. I owe him big money.
Yeah, for sure.
I ain't hiding it. Hey, what's going on, Vance? Welcome and join to the stream here. Especially everybody new here. Always like to see the new traders out here.
Yep. What's up? Appreciate the sub, Bay. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it. All right, man. Let's do it, man. Competition. There's magic in the air, bro. Let's do this. WWE. I'll keep an eye on it. Overbought. Let's look at the daily chart. I mean, it's right at resistance, but that's also the high, the lifetime high. And so, this thing has gone up dramatically over the last year, though. Like, look at WWE's move in the last year. Let's see a 3-week chart.
WWE.
I know, man. Isn't it crazy? This is a public stock.
Yeah,
like,
it's intense, man.
People are serious about the WWE too, and the reason, right? Well, the reason people like specifically like kids like WWE, and that's obvious and self-evident. But The reason adults like WWE, and this is my theory, is that you know, you watch it as a kid and you have these happy moments as a kid, and a lot of being an adult, you're just trying to do nostalgic things. And so like WWE is just super nostalgic for like adults because it's like they watched it as a kid. If they had like an unhappy childhood, you know what I mean, then like they have happy times watching WWE and it makes them feel good. And so adults end up watching like what is a kid show because it makes them feel good. That's my theory. And so WWE is just they're making money over there. WWE's real life is fake. No, it's not fake, bro. I hope you know I'm being sarcastic.
What? I thought they put people through tables and ladders and chairs.
Yeah, they do. But I mean, you know, they're like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, those bottles where they're like movie sets where there's like sugar. They're like sugar bottles that you can like break. And, like, it won't hurt the person because it's, like, fake and it's sugar. That's the same thing they do with WWE. It's like, yeah, technically you could call it a chair. But it's like, you can bend it super easy as well. It's not a real chair, you know?
Wow, man. So you mean to tell me they don't bleed on the show either?
Ruin it, man. I'm ruining it, man. I'm the dream killer over here, man. I'm the dream killer, you know? That's going to be my new nickname.
The dream killer.
Yeah, man. It's still real to me, you know. But no, I used to watch WWE. I actually went to a WWE as a kid, as a child.
Yeah, I've gone to a couple actually.
Yeah, man, and it was fun. I'm not gonna hate on it. Like I like it. And if it's like if you watch it like a movie, you know what I mean. Like if you watch it like a movie and you're not like you know, then like it can be entertaining. I'm not hating on it. You know, same reason I still watch UFC. I mean, it's entertaining.
All right, guys, going to be watching the big long-term support on ACB today. ACB has a long-term support that it's pretty much right above 864 would be that support. We're going to see if that support's going to hold in the market or that's going to go ahead and rebound and get back through 9. It has a long-term flag there on the daily chart, and we're going to see what's going to happen with it.
Let's do it, man.
It's a very easy daily chart to kind of approach and tackle. ACB, really good one to trade today.
All right, let's see this. All right. I don't like ACB just because the range is always super small. It's kind of like it makes it really difficult to like.
It depends on if it's gonna break out of its daily range. The thing is, it's been in consolidation for the last what we got since it's been pretty much in consolidation.
You see,
March 13th.
Let me look. You see, you see BPTH BPTH.
Yeah, nice little uplift there. The only problem with BPTH is that you have to use very small share sizing, as because of the float size.
It's huge.
The spread is gigantic.
That's what I meant. Sorry, but no, the spread's absolutely ridiculous. And honestly, this one always has been for the last few weeks, man. It's been something that like it looks pretty, but like I'm a little bit more hesitant to trade it because the range is huge, and it's made crazy moves. You know.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we got about 2 minutes left. What's everybody's main watch? Favorite stock today? Go. What is it? List it. DIS, Disney pushing up some as well, up to 131.
Disney should be doing well.
Right, they put out that streaming service.
Yeah. Good release there.
Yep. BMMJ.
VKTX. Also.
Oh yeah, VKTX. I'll watch that one too. I'm gonna watch Roku and SQ and Weight Watchers too. Those 3. Go RBZ, FCSC, AD&T. Yeah, I like those too. AD&T. I haven't seen that one. Yeah, that one looks alright.
A classic watch, AMRN.
I never got into AMRN, man. I noticed like with stocks, you kind of get into certain ones. Like I got into AMD. Mitch gets into AMRN, and so it's like you just like certain stocks. You know.
Yeah, I'd rather trade MU and AMAT than AMD. So hey,
Don't hate on my
it's not
baby,
a-
bro. Don't hate on my baby, man. You know.
can't trade her, yo. Can't trade her.
Disrespectful, man.
We'll be looking for the same kind of move on Square, either to break down through support or break out.
Yeah, I'm watching that one too. That one and Roku.
We want to see that one break down to 73.67.
All right, I'm getting AMD set up so I can do the moving average cross like I do every day. All right, we got 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Let's do it.
All right, we'll keep an eye on also AXSM, daily flag, and support. Sorry about that, guys. Been up since 2 in the morning or before that. 13:45 is support that I'll be watching on AXSM.
Here's the bell.
We'll see what we get, guys. Just
Let's
gonna
do
take it easy at the bell and look for good setups. And
I'm losing my voice. Sorry, Mitch. Did I cut you off?
you're losing it, bro. You're losing it.
Yeah, man. All right, we got AMD dropping some right off the gate. Gotta watch that one for potential fade. It's been fading pretty nicely every
Can't
day.
trade this one, but it looks horrible. ALDX.
I know. I saw that one. I saw that one earlier. All right, we got Weight Watchers spiking up some. We got the SPY about sideways. Roku SQ, a little bit of a chop action here. Gonna watch AMD though for a fade. It looks okay.
All right, looking at Levi. Levi bounced to 23, and now get short VWAP there. Looking for a bounce in that. Seeing BPTH taking a downturn. AMRN.
You and I have different VWAPs. On Levi, my VWAP's at 2290.
Mine's at 95.
Well, at least they're close.
Yeah, mine went down a little bit right now.
Yeah, because mine's like right at the VWAP right now, close to it. All right, moving average crossover play on AMD. We'll see what we get. It might actually fade for me though. Let's see if it does get back to the VWAP at 76. You could use an 80 as your risk. That's pretty tight overall.
Hey, boys, come on.
Oh, I missed it. There it is. I don't know how you don't like AMD. Look at the fade already, bro. Look at that beautiful fade, man. How do you not like it? I missed it, though. I absolutely missed it. Caught it out.
Tried to get short there on MU at 18. Couldn't get it. Same kind of idea.
Yeah, man. Honestly, look at AMD, though. Beautiful fade. Perfect fade. Like, went exactly up to the VWAP and then just dropped. People hate on me for AMD, but look at that beautiful move, man. Perfect VWAP fade. Look at that Weight Watchers SQ. Roku spiked up some, but look at that SQ here. SQ, I like it a little bit more.
Looks like MU reversed there.
Yeah, Roku reverse. VKTX is dropping, so I'll watch that one. But man, I had the chance on AMD. I gotta be prepared a little bit quicker. It just bounced fast. And look at AMD tank again today, man. I like it too because, like, for instance, I can use the previous close as my risk to a certain extent. Like the previous close is right around like 85, and I can use that level as
short here, small shares, 300 shares, risking 10 cents on Square. Can't let it get past 75.30 though. I have a 21 entry there. Wanted to reject 30, and then I can add full share size.
Yeah, Disney is pushing up some. Weight Watchers spiked up some.
Mount, real quick. Huge spike in Square. Square is going to be long today. You can tell that huge accumulation there at the VWAP.
I'm looking at a VKTX. VKTX, it's down. But the only problem is the volume's a little bit low. I like AMD now because I can use that 76 level as my risk, and my risk is like 10 cents. If it can pull back though, that's like the best fade today. Unfortunately, I just missed that one. Alright, we'll see what we get. AMD, SPY pulling back some here.
I tried to get an AMRN, but a little spike there. Let's see what's going to happen here.
VKTX spiked up to the VWAP. Doesn't look terrible. You could use the 930 level as your risk. But, man, look at AMD drop, man. That was a perfect fade.
It happens, brother. Just got to take it when you see it.
Yeah, I just got to get ready a little bit earlier and just be prepared with this, especially the stocks that I watch. I just got to get ready. I've been missing them a lot lately, honestly. Like, I've been doing well, but I've been missing the good ones. You know, like the first few. All right, so 63 up to 77, 76 is about 15 cents. I'll still take that risk, and then I could use 63 down to 30. Still about 2 to 1, roughly. VKTX looked good for it too.
I was looking at ACB fade, but couldn't get in there at the VWAP.
CGC is like right up there too. A little bit of a spready stalker now, but I don't want to tell you what stock to buy, brother. I'm not one that gives hot stock picks. I'm just not that guy. If you want to watch me trade and see what it's like, that's cool. But for liability reasons, I just don't want to tell people to buy or not to buy a certain stock, because I don't know. I honestly don't know which direction it's going to go. And I just don't like telling people the wrong answer. Also, guys, while I'm waiting for some moves, go check out our free member Discord. We did create a free member Discord, and we're just trying to build up a free trading chat. And so if you want to be a part of our free member Discord, I'll post this link here as well. Alright, so I'm still watching AMD.
Got a starter here on VKTX. VKTX kind of rushed into the entry there. Didn't get the best fill there. Should have been in the 20s. Have 17 there. Just kind of the bid dropped off on me. VPTH.
What did that one end up doing?
AMRN.
CGC doesn't look terrible either. I'm looking at AMD though. If AMD can climb back here to 57, I could use a 70 as my risk or so for like 13 cents, and then from 57 down to 37 or so, or 57 down to 33. It's roughly 2 to 1, just about. SPY dropping too, which should probably be good for us. All right. Well, I'm waiting for AMD. CGC also looks all right. Um,
AXSM turning around there. VWAP reject.
yeah, I'm just waiting, guys. I'm not, I'm waiting to see if anything good happens for AMD. AXSM, like Mitch said, is dropping some.
Oof, look at AXSM. It just
Yeah,
started
man.
tanking.
Tank in there. SQ, Roku, both up. BPTH fell, like I think most people kind of thought it would, but VWAP's not necessarily low enough for me.
There you go.
I'm waiting.
BKTX getting down there.
I'm waiting for AMD to get up here. It's at 52s, 53s, 55s. All right, I just shorted at 56 for AMD. Like I said, got 400 shares. Gonna be using roughly 70 as my risk. Gonna give it that time, see if it works. If not, let's go. That's okay too. 53s. Let's see. 51s, 50s. Take a little bit off here. Just in case it squeezes up, holding 300 shares now. I want to give it that chance to break down underneath the 50s.
Took off 300 there. 300 there at 910 there for BKTX. Also
49.
looking to get in on AXSM on the bounce.
All right, I'm trying to give AMD this chance here to break down. Let's see, I got 300 shares. I want to see it break under this $0.50, which is, kind of a coin flip. But I got a little bit of room. $51s. Alright, let's see if that VWAP maintains. There's 50s again. 49s. 48s. Alright, I took another 100 off. Holding these last 200 shares. See if we can break down some more. I don't really like this squeeze though. But I've protected myself in the trade, so I can let it work. See if it holds. Let's hope this level holds and not squeezes up. 52s. Just gonna let this last little bit work here. See if we get the breakdown under 50. The good news is that I've protected myself enough to where even if this thing reverses on me, I can get out for, small loss overall. But I still like this one. I'm going to let it go to my risk level. I hate this. I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to set a stop loss here for 70. 2770. Yeah. All right, I'll be right back. Well, AMD's battling this high. I just hope it maintains underneath it. But like I said, I've scaled out enough to where I'm pretty protected in it, you know? Like, even if it goes against me, like, I'll be alright. Little baby triangle here.
All right, got to protect here. Don't want to start losing on this trade.
These 51s, 50s, 49s again. Here, I can take my stop loss off. Alright, let's see if AMD can really break down here. Hey, I hear a noise in the background. Is that a train?
Yeah, that's a train.
I thought it sounded like one. Okay. No, you're good, bro. No. I thought it sounded like one. Alright, there's the breakdown. Beautiful here. We'll see if we get a little bit bigger of a move. I'm going to hold. Give this one the swing. Let it work a little bit.
Taking a look at AXSM. Looking to maybe add here in BKTX as it's been holding at 20. Risk right now would be 21.
There's 43s. I'm going to take another half off here, and now I'm just going to let this last 100 work. Protecting myself in it. $40s. This is the big level for it to break here, though. It's 27.40. Because shorting works for me, Hugo. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. You know, and like I said, the last here, let me bring up. Like, I'll show you guys. You guys really want to see?
Looking for the ad here. Looking for the ad here. Just need to bounce to add into BKTX. Also looking at AXSM.
Yeah, there's 39s. I'm going to let it go, see if we can break the low of the day is what I want. If not, I could get out. I'm still fine. But I want to see it break the low of the day here. There's 40 again.
ACB looking good too, man. Down one, down two, up two, down three. Just needs to hold VWAP here, and you can risk right off that 76.
Oh, I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, I just prefer shorting AMD because it works, you know, and I short it, and you know, that's all I could really stick with is what works in the market. If it works, I do it. If it doesn't work for me, I don't do it. And I'm not even saying what doesn't work for me won't work for somebody else. It might work for somebody else, even if it doesn't work for me. But I just try to stick with what works, you know, and VWAP fades on AMD for me work.
All right, I just canceled my order on AXSM. It's just taking a little while to get to that 420. I usually like to see quick rejects.
Yeah, but with this bigger sizing I'm taking, I'm definitely selling it too soon. I'm covering my position too soon, and I could recognize that about myself. I'm definitely exiting these too soon.
That's why the only thing you can focus on is the cents per trade.
For sure, man. And it's something, I think it's going to be a process. Like, I think I've gotten used to taking like a few hundred shares, but I need to focus on holding them down to my original levels that I give myself. Because I can just tell, like, I'm not used to the bigger sizing, and so I'm just covering quicker than I should.
Yep.
And it's a learning process, though. It's something I always talk about in class, where if you want to get good at something in trading, or if you want to fix an element of your trading, conditioning. You just need to condition yourself to do it. You just got to do it over and over again until you're just used to doing it. All right, we're getting a squeeze up. All right, I just get, oh wait, I didn't get out. Okay, good. 44, 43. I'll give it its chance here, but I'm gonna keep it pretty tight.
There you go. BKTX looking better now.
43s.
Now the ad's at 18 or 17. We can risk a pretty good amount now.
All right, I got out of there at when it spiked up. I just don't want to get I don't want to see a spike over the $0.50 is what I want. So $30 gain, I'll take it.
AXSM is very tempting there for the view at reject, but I would like it more at 1420. That's where I was trying to get in and risk off of 1440. 20-cent risk there for a potential 40-cent return.
Not bad. VKTX looks a little bit better. I think it looks all right here too. Like I think that it looks very bearish, honestly, for you, Mitch. VKTX.
I'm just hanging out.
Maybe got out a little bit too early. But yeah, for sure, James. You got to turn yourself into a robot. And that's one of the hardest things in trading. Like, you can see me, like, my accuracy rate. I've been really proud of my trading the last 2 weeks. But even with my high accuracy rate, there is that other element that I don't really focus on as much, which is managing my trade better. And I need to, even though I have high accuracy and I've been doing really well, I need to manage my trade better. And I need to hold my larger sizing. Like, one thing, I am using larger sizing, but I'm selling most of the large sizing early, and so that I'm not taking the full advantage of the trade.
Look at that nice move on AXSM. That's what I was expecting right there. Spread, just a little bounce back there. Nice quick flush down.
What's up, Anthony? Thanks, brother.
There we go, getting that breakdown down to the 908s. Let's get a nice crackdown here.
Hey, appreciate it, Cargo. Yeah, man, I try to be honest. I try to be honest about my own trading, you know? All right, I'm guessing, this is in Spanish. Mitch, is that spam?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go. Got my crack down there to the $9 there.
No es spam. Look at AMD. See, there it goes. There goes AMD. That's exactly what I was looking at. Sometimes I get super frustrated, even on good days, you know, even on green days. Just aggravated, man. That was the move. And honestly, if I would have held my full sizing, like I took 400 shares with this trade. If I would have held that through, this would have been like an $80, $90 gain. Instead, it's a 30 because I'm selling it too quick. Ugh. Frustrating. What's my take on Snap? Yeah, man, that's how it goes, brother. Oh, man, VKTX looks good here. Let me throw you up while I'm yelling about myself. Here goes Mitch.
Square on a VWAP bounce potential. VWAP bounce square. Looking strong.
Oh, you scaled out some?
Yeah, I scaled out right here on this first move down.
Right. I mean, that's the way to do it. That was the area to do it, too.
I was looking to add here in the 20s. Once it rejected, I had orders out at 18, 17 to add. Just never got the add.
But yeah, I'm frustrated with myself. Like, you know, and that's how you know, like, I'm being real about it because, you know, the last 2 weeks have been great. but they could have been a lot better if I would have used a little bit larger sizing and managed the trades better. You know, like I've made a few $100 these last few weeks, and that's great. But if I would have managed the trade better, I would be super green right now. And so I got to be real with myself about it, and that's the next step in my trading. I don't even know if it's larger sizing. I think the sizing I'm taking is fine, but I think I'm selling way too soon.
Yeah.
And I think part of that is because I'm trying to maintain my green streak. You know, at this point, it's been 11 days. I've had 11 green days, 11 profitable days in a row.
That's the key of getting over green streaks and stuff like that. So you can't really have that mentality, because once you get stuck in that mentality, you start trading different.
Right, and that's exactly what I'm doing, man. And I can recognize it about myself because it's like I said, like I've like 11 days all green, and I'm super proud of that. But it's also affecting my trading in a negative way because I'm selling too soon, and I'm getting out of the position too soon because I want a green trade, even if it's a small green trade. That's the problem.
Fade possibility. BPTH.
I don't know, man. I don't really like BPTH.
It's interesting.
It is up there. I do see it. Wow. Yeah, I mean, you could use
The 21.
21. Right.
Or if you want to be a little bit with low sizing, 21.38.
Yeah, high of the day. Yeah, I like 21 though. I mean, I like 21, but being a little bit, not being super strict with it, like letting it test 21. You know, so like,
There you go. Little crack of 9 there for me. Oof. BPTH is tempting right there. It's tempting, but there's a lot of volume that jumped in there.
right? I don't want to get stuck in a red to green move with that one.
You don't want to get squeezed to $40, bro?
Man, no way. I don't want to get halted, stuck in a halted stock. No way, bro.
I don't stress about that, man. I take the trades.
YOLO, you know.
Oh,
Should
yeah,
be
you gotta take the trades, man.
YOTO. You only trade once.
Reward, man. Risk and reward.
Yeah, man.
Got about like a 20-cent risk there for more than $1 reward.
I mean, there it goes too. Like exactly at that 21 level.
It would have been, at least you could got taken some first profit into this down move. Let's see if we can hold underneath 9 for VKTX and then just get a nice crack down here.
YOTO, James, that's right, man. You only trade once, bro. You know, go big. AMD could pull back to the VWAP here. CGC ended up fading nicely too. I was talking about that one too. CGC did fade beautifully here.
MBEV up at that up 1, up 2, up 3. Needs a reject from there. Hold below 536. It's really close to that. All right, be right back. 2 seconds.
CPG starting to run again. Yeah, man. I mean, let's see. CPG pushing up. CGC looked good. Uh-oh.
Little bounce for me. Little bounce.
What's your how many size? What's your size now?
It's just 200. It's not a big size trade.
Yeah.
I took a big hit with Square at the beginning. That squeezed me pretty hard.
Don't stress.
Just let it go and just keep trading and look for another trade. See if there's anything else out there.
If CGC's pulls back to the VWAP, I like that one for like you could use like a 70 risk, so like a 30-cent risk. Whoa, what happened?
Oh, my bad.
There you go.
Backhanded. Look at that. 10,000 shares going in at 903. A whole bunch of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 separate orders at 903 with 10,000 shares.
So yeah, Chase, if you're still there, brother, I'll send you your invite to the room in a minute. Yes. Yeah, we're using TEFs and TradeNet.
All right, guys. I'm going to let this work here. See if we can get that break. ACB breaking down there, man. Missing a little bit of a easy move there.
I know, I was kind of bummed out on Miss CGC, which is another cannabis stock. Cron, I didn't see what Cron, I think Cron faked people out, it just spiked up. But no, look at CGC, like if CGC can pull back up to that 4140 level, there's some tight risk areas above it that you could probably use. All right, James, have a good day, brother. Later, man. Yeah, while we're here, though, if anybody's interested in using the broker that Mitch and I are using, go check out TradeNet. The way it works is you pay for a package. It's not a deposit. But the reason Mitch and I actually like using them is because their base package is the intro package, and it's currently on sale for $3.99. But with that $3.99 package, you get 14,000 in buying power. So you get a lot of buying power to trade with, and there's a $700 max loss. And so you're essentially paying $3.99 to be able to lose $700, and so you're getting an extra few $100s to lose. Plus, there's no PDT rule. You can trade as much as you want. You don't have to follow the PDT rule. Commissions are pretty cheap if you use small sizing, and so like I can get away with using small sizing because commissions are like $3 or $4 total for a complete round trip. And so it's not bad if you think about it. And yeah, if anybody wants to check them out, I'll post this link here. It also comes with like the TradeNet trading course. It comes with a free month of our classes as well. If anybody wants to check that out, and it's a good way to help support the channel. Plus, if you do sign up through my link, like I said, you get a free month of our classes. And so go check it out here. It's not, like I said, it's one of the cheaper ways. I think most new traders are going to lose their account anyway, and that's just the truth in trading. It's not me trying to discourage traders. I think most new traders are just going to lose their first account. I think most experienced traders can agree with that. And so I think it's actually a cheaper option to get a TradeNet package, get a free trading course that comes with it, get a free month of our classes, and actually learn to trade with a 14K account. And that way, even if you lose that, you're only down $3.99. But if you pay $1,500 or $2,000 into SureTrader, you're down a few thousand. And so it makes sense if you think about it. I posted the link there if anybody wants to check it out. It says to get the intro package for $3.99, go through my link. And like I said, normally their packages are $500, and so it is 20% off right now. And so go check it out if you have. I mean, the only thing I had to do to open up a TradeNet account, and look, like I said, FN, it's not a deposit. So it's not like you can open up the account and then you deposit your own money into it. That's not how it is. So you pay for a package. The best way I could describe it is like a prop firm. But you pay for the package. It's not a deposit. So in this case, if you want the base package, it's $3.99. And then with that, they give you a certain amount of buying power to trade with, and there's a 70-30 split. So you keep 70% of your profits and they keep 30% because they're supplying you with the buying power in that case. Okay, yeah. So the only thing I had to do to sign up, FN, was I had to give them a picture of my driver's license. But you don't have to necessarily do it in the US. I think you just need a license. But yeah, reach out to them and ask them. You can go through my link and just reach out to them if you want, and and you can get in touch with them that way. And like I said, if you go through my link, you get a free month of our classes as well. And I think a free month, and I think it also comes with a month of their chat room too. A month of their chat room. But yeah, BPTH squeezing up here. I'm going to pull you down, Mitch. Let me know when when something goes down, brother.
Definitely.
And what's the value of the student package? The student account is it's $2,700. At least that's what I paid for it when I had it, and you get $80K in buying power with a $4,000 max loss. Is from what I remember correctly, but it's best to reach out to them and ask them. But yeah, BPTH pulling a red to green move here, squeezing up, getting a lot of volume, a lot of move here, a big move here. So we'll see what we get. It's up to 22.18, 22.24, 22.34. BPTH is running here, guys.
Little squeeze on BPTH.
Yep, that red to green move, bro. That's what I was scared of it. Like, that those are dangerous moves to get caught in on the short. Like I said, it could get halted. It could have a lot of stuff go wrong with it.
All right, guys, trying to add 200 shares back here at 9.11. I'll bring
Hey.
the average down to about 14, and then we got to hold break even on the rest.
Hey, appreciate it, Relentless, for the $5 dono, brother. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate the $5 super chat. Yeah, no worries, brother. No worries, man. You've been a long time member here, bro. So,
Good bounce here.
Yeah, that's Relentless. Relentless is TJ Frass, if you remember TJ. Mitch, that's him. Yeah, look at BPTH go, though. I'm kind of bummed out I didn't hold on to AMD, but it's another green day. Marley's happy.
You see Marley celebrating for you.
Yeah, man.
And they're off.
Whoa. Your dogs are upset? They're happy, depending on how you look at it. Yeah, Kron pulling back to the VWAP. Like I said, I like CGC. I don't hate CGC. What are you currently up on VKTX?
Not much. About $22 or something like that.
Okay.
It's just been one of those like hanging out trades.
Yeah. I wish I could have hung out in AMD.
Hey, sometimes you gotta hang out, man.
Yeah, man. Especially with bigger sizing. Like, there's no point in taking bigger sizing if I'm gonna sell it. If I'm gonna sell it early and not take advantage of it.
All right, guys. Added share sizing right there. Break even rate is 9.13, so 9.14 is gonna get us out here.
Honestly, it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Hey, appreciate the new subs today, guys. Appreciate the new subs. Appreciate it, Matt, Joan, FN. Appreciate the new subs today, guys. Welcome. Yeah, Mitch and I do this every weekday. We day trade live on stream, and so we can't fake anything. You guys see all of our trades. We can't fake anything. We do this all live. We're really one of the only people that do this, and so appreciate all the subscribes. Welcome, guys. Appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, really, I don't want to like sway your direction, but I don't mind that 920 area as risk, because a lot of times you can use the previous flag.
You can't risk this one becoming a loser now. If I wanted to hold the rest break even, that's fine, but I did the add. Once you do an add, you hold to your new average price no matter what. The add, it was the point that I decided that this is the point that I'm going to hold to break even, take my shot. Either it comes down here and I make a nice win, or I stop right out and I'll take my commission trade or the realize that I already made on the trade.
Right. For sure.
You don't want to lose on those shares that you just re-shorted on.
Right, for sure. No, that makes sense. Yeah, I was just saying, like, with normal fades, a lot of times you could use that previous high as your risk at, like, 920. But, like, I understand that logic. If you're going to add to it, you got to keep yourself a tight risk or there's no point.
That's why it's an add.
Right.
AMRN VWAP reject. That one looks interesting there.
Yeah, I never got to do this moving average crossover, so I'm just going to take these off. Yeah, AMRN is right there at the VWAP.
Yeah, Yeah, it looked interesting off at 1890s. It's that VWAP reject play.
I appreciate it, FN. Yeah, brother. I mean, listen, like I think Ross has good content. You know what I mean? I really do. I think Warrior Trading has good content. I think out of most of the gurus, like I think they're one of the more legitimate ones. But we definitely have a different style. Like Ross is a scalper, high volume, big share size scalper, and I am more of a my average hold time for a winning trade is like 10 to 15 minutes, 10 20 minutes. And so we're just different styles. Different stocks. We trade different stocks, different styles.
All right, let's see what's gonna happen here. It's gonna be right here. There's 14s. Let me see if they fill in, and then I'll get out. It's just showing it up on the ass. Let's see if there's any shares to fill in there. All right, you gotta go ahead and just get on out.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad still. I think if you can get that flush under the VWAP, then it looks good. Especially if it can break under that 910 level, which I think is the biggest support level now at this point.
Yep, get back below 910, 907, and it'll crack 9 again. But
there goes AMD. Look, there goes AMD. Man. Kicking myself.
Hold, bro. Gotta hold.
Yep.
Patience, man.
Honestly, frustrating days like this are kind of going to just show me that I got to just stick with it. You know what I mean? Like, I just got to stick with it.
We had a class just on this last week.
I know, brother. It's something that I could recognize about myself. But it's like I said, I have this streak going to where it's like I've had 11 days at this point green. And this is like the longest streak I've ever had, I think. I don't think I've ever had a streak that was longer than 11 days in a row. And so it's like, obviously I want to keep the streak going, but again, like it does negatively affect my trading because I'm so desperate to have another green day to keep the streak alive that I end up selling and covering too soon and taking small profits on what should have been a large profit trade. And it's just kind of how it goes. Hopefully this will kind of condition myself to work on it. Like I've gotten good with decent size, like with 300-400 shares, but at this point I just got to hold on to that sizing a little bit more in order to better take advantage of it.
I think what most traders don't understand, I got squeezed out there. I think what most traders don't understand is that if you stop yourself out early, yes, some people say a win's a win. You can't lose if you win, but really you can because you're killing your mathematical advantage in trading. If you're not going to stick to a mathematical advantage, you might as well just stop trading because you will never have consistent results.
For sure. And it's one of those things, what you really mean by that is that, like, think about it like this, right? Like, if I'm taking profits, if I'm taking on average 300 or 400 shares, and I take profits too early with 300 or 400 shares, then when I actually get stopped out, even if it's 2-to-1, and I'm taking 2-to-1 risk to reward trades, or 2-to-1 reward to risk trades, then when I lose, it's going to be roughly the same size or more than my winners because I'm cutting my winners so short. And so even though I may win more than I lose, if my losses are bigger than my winners, then there's no point in it, Because, yeah, this 11 trade or this 11-day green streak is great. But I don't know if it's necessarily maintainable, And when it does start to get a little bit closer, like when I start having 3 green days for every 2 losing days, then it's going to be a lot harder to maintain. But
all right, guys, looking at MU here.
Look at Disney too. Disney's right up there. I know you don't usually mess with it, but Disney AMRN is up there as well. But yeah, Disney's right up there.
Got a starter there, MU. 500 shares at 83, looking to add in the 80s. Risk right now is above 41.90s. This one looks good.
You added to it?
I'm looking to add. I just got
Oh,
500 shares.
there you go. So your entry is 82s. Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I was looking for a bounce there, but it wasn't bouncing. Took it off of the risk.
Whoa, you saw that? You saw that? Hey, man. I saw it. I'm watching you right now, and I saw that. Man, that would have been great for you, though. But that is scaring people. Somebody flashed the bid.
Okay, looking to cover some here at 60. Put 61. Sometimes it goes right to it. Cover 300 here if it gets to 60.
What's up, hero? What's up, man? AMRN faded. SQ rejected nicely, too.
I was looking also at PBR, but don't like that one as much.
RBZ. Let me see. Hold on, bro. RBZ is a little crazy. Though I like the. Honestly, RBZ is just. I mean, it looks like a good VWAP fade here. I don't know about how I feel about the daily chart and about how it didn't have an offering or something like that. And so it doesn't look terrible. If I did do it, I would want that 450 area as risk. But I don't know. I don't know if I would take it just because it's kind of had some craziness go on in the last few days with RBZ, and with that, I'm not trying to. It just seems like a little bit of a risky trade, if that makes sense, just because it's been super kind of volatile and crazy the last few days.
That guy's gonna look to take some profit here. Ooh, it just got just close to my number, 61. I think it got to 62. Yeah, 62. There's 62s. Let's see if we get the 61s. Patience, young grasshopper. Patience. All right, took 300 there at 62 or 63. Had a bad little fill there. I'll take it though.
Yeah, I mean, you made what?
58
20
bucks
cents?
on that first one. 58 bucks. Not bad. 20 cents. Now I'm looking for the bounce to go ahead and get some ad here. Looking for this to become a nice winner for me. I'm also liking AMAT here at 42.90 off of 43. $42.90 bounce there. Like that one also. There you go, down to the 58s. See if we can get it to move to 51 here. We're gonna look to take
Beautiful trade, man.
into this move here. Into this move.
Ooh, whoa. Did you see that?
That's just a glitch.
Okay.
That's just a glitch. You can't overreact. That's the one thing in trading you don't want to do. If it doesn't fill here, don't overreact.
Yeah. That was
Whatever's
just.
going on in here and here can fool you. What goes on in here is not going to fool you. So just relax. See if that went that order actually went through on the time and sales, and you'll see that it's not going through there.
Right, for sure. Look at Kron. Kron doesn't look bad if it pulls back to the VWAP here
Gotta
too.
be patient here. Gotta be patient.
Here, Chase. I'm gonna while Mitch is in the trade, I'm gonna send you your invite, brother.
Looks interesting, that AMAT trade also. Just don't want to be in the two trades at once there, but definitely looks interesting.
All right, there you go, Chase. I just sent you the email, brother, to get you set up with the classes, man. Welcome, brother. Let's get that $50 break for you, Mitch.
Yep, just letting it work here. That's all you can do. Just be patient. That's one of the things, you know, if you're having trouble taking that target, just relax. Just
Right.
If it's not there, you don't take it off. Just let it keep going.
Right. For sure.
And it's one of the hardest things, but you just
Right.
have to let it work. Because if you don't let the stock work, you're not doing your process as a trader. You're killing
Right.
it immediately.
Sure. And it's
You're
one of
just
those
trying to be a gambler.
right. And it's one of those things where it's like, you know, if you just wait and have the patience, like you'll do so much better as a trader, and it's one of the hardest parts of it. But again, I think it's conditioning. Like I think it's a mix of me having to get used to larger sizing, mixed with the green streak going on that's affecting it. But I just gotta, you know, that's what I gotta work on this week. And I think it's good that I get frustrated like this because it helps me to kind of remember what I need to do next time. And so let's keep it going. We'll see if we can do it. I think
I found a good one. JD. Look at that daily chart. Breaking through support.
honestly look at Disney. I kind of like Disney too. JD.
Check it out.
That was a pretty one. I don't know where the VWAP was before it washed, but
Getting down there on MU. Down there to 53s, looking for 52s. Have it out at 52s.
trading, I think a lot of the times it's just getting a feel for the market. I think if you trade every day, you get an overall feel of what the market's going to do and kind of how to attack the market. And I think when you have that feel, kind of Mitch talks it kind of in the zone, calls it kind of being in the zone. I think that, you know, once you get that feel and develop that feel, you know, that's when you need to attack the hardest.
Look at AMRN with that beautiful view out project. Call
Roku.
that one out. I really wanted to take that one.
I mean, Roku's still right there, Chase. I mean, it's a VWAP rejection, so it's not necessarily a fade. It's more of like a rejection. I think it already kind of rejected a certain amount. I think you could have used 56.50 as your reward target and 57.13 as your risk. If you get in at 57, you know, you got a pretty tight entry. But who knows? It could squeeze up here. I'm not sure. So they add commissions, Ashton. Sorry, brother.
Look at that one's short squeeze. AXSM breaking out there.
AXSM. So Ashton, they add your commissions the next day, and so you can. There's a few different sites. I'll try to post them here if I can. I know one is tefs.orbisfn.com. Tefs.orbnsfm.com here. Are you on Tefs, Ashton? but I think they're gonna add commissions to it afterwards. Oh, does commission count in the 5-day challenge? Yes, yes, it does.
AXSM.
At least I'm sure. I'm pretty sure it does, Ashton. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. The best thing to do is to reach out to them and ask them. But yeah, I don't think they add the commissions until the next day, though. So I do think you're going to have to wait a day to see what your commissions are really going to be. I think I've calculated it out. Like, after routing fees and everything, it's about 0.0075 cents per share. Is roughly what it is. And so, like, if I pull the calculator up here, let me...
Levi showing strength. It's up at VWAP though, but it is showing strength. Ooh, look at the lift. Lift.
On which one?
Today. Lift.
Lift?
She is a beaut.
Yeah, so like if you use 300 shares, commissions are like $2.20 per share. So it's like $4.40 for a round trip, you know. And then 200 shares, it's going to be $3 total for a round trip. For 500 shares, commissions are going to be roughly $3.75 a trade, so still pretty cheap. So like $7. Honestly, Ashton, I've never done the challenge, man. So like I wouldn't know. It's best to reach out to them and ask them. I'm not 100% sure, brother. You know, and so I just don't want to tell you the wrong answer, man, because like I've never actually done the challenge. By the time I found out about the challenge, I had already signed up for an account, and so I kind of disqualified myself from being able to do challenges.
There's a pattern there, pattern playing BPTH flag.
BPTH. Yeah, man, BPTH squeezed up big, man. And that's, you know, red to green moves, I'm starting to like those more and more. Like, the best strategies I've been seeing in the market are VWAP bounces, VWAP fades, and red to green moves. Easily those three are my favorite right now. And I've just been seeing those a lot. I've been seeing those a ton. While we're here, though, if anybody is interested in using the same broker that Mitch and I do, you know, we typically talk about it a few times every stream. And it's one of the ways, you know, we help support the channel and keep the stream free. And so if anybody's interested in using the same broker Mitch and I do, TradeNet currently has a sale going on right now where you can get the intro package for $3.99. And so with that $3.99, you're paying for a package. It's not a deposit. But with that package, you get $14,000 in buying power to trade with, and there's no PDT rule. And so there's no pattern day trading rule. And if you use less than 500 shares, commissions are pretty cheap as well. They're like $3 to $4 for a round trip. And so they're pretty cheap, all things considered. The way it works is, like I said, you pay for a package, and it's kind of like a prop firm. You get a certain amount of buying power, and there's a split. So like with the intro package, in my case, there's a 70-30 profit split. So I keep 70% of my profits. They keep 30% for supplying me with all of that buying power. And again, there's no PDT rule, so you can trade as much as you want. And you don't have to follow the PDT rule. And again, you know, I think most new traders lose their first account. I think most new traders are going to lose their first account anyway. And a lot of times new traders will deposit like a few $1,000s into SureTrader and then end up losing that few $1,000s. It's a very common tale. But I think with TradeNet, you know, you're only really risking that $400. And I think it's a really good option for new traders to take the time to learn how to trade with small size and not be restricted by the pattern day trading rules since there's no PDT rule. And so if anybody, right, but Tech, you could have put a few thousand into, you know, another broker and lost that. And so I think, like I said, I think it's a cheap option, a cheaper option. And so if anybody wants to check that out, it's the same broker that Mitch and I trade every day. Go check out this link just posted. They got a sale going on right now.
All All right, guys, with that trade right there, just took another 100 off there at 53. I was looking for it to break 52, but it didn't break it. I'll take that right there. Not a bad day at the end of the day. Now I'm up on the day about $17. Not much. It's going to pay off the commissions for the day, but that's how you get back from a really bad trade at the beginning.
Nice work, brother. Right, so how much? What are you up or down on the day?
I'll show you guys right now. Look at my screen now.
$30.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah. Hey, green is good, brother. Green is good, brother. Here, wait. Click the other one so we can actually see which. Go back to that. Sorry, bro.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Click the other one so we can see like your full. Go to right there. You go. All right. So total P&L $51. So yeah, I mean green is good, brother. You did it, man. You know, you came back. Nice work.
Look at 44s. There we go.
Yes, there are some restrictions on TradeNet. There's not many penny stocks on TradeNet. Like I said, there's not many penny stocks. And so if you're looking to solely trade penny stocks, is probably not the broker for you. Like Mitch and I typically trade stocks between like, $8 and $20, and most of those are tradable. But penny stocks specifically, there's not that many. And yeah, from what I know, as long as you take the course and pass the course, they give you the funded account. But it's best to reach out to them. I'm not 100% sure. I know every time I've signed up, they've given me the account. And a lot of times I haven't even had to take the course. I haven't even had to take the trading course. I've just kind of reached out and said, hey, I want my funded account. And they've sent me my login. But I'm not sure if that's for everybody. And so you want to reach out to them and double check with them. What? What, Nick? What do you mean, brother? Whoa. What's Mitch doing here? Oh.
Just fixing that. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, you're good.
Looking to maximize now. We always talk about this. You got to maximize the last little bit of shares.
Yep. Beautiful trade though, man. Beautiful follow through. Let's see. You wrote it down. What? 47 cents.
Yep.
Or no, 44 cents. Look, there's glitches, man.
Cents.
Yeah.
Risk was 10 cents, man.
So, beautiful trade, bro.
Beautiful trade, exactly. So we can get another push down right here and then cover into his. Looking at 32s, 31s.
Nick says, why MU going down? Every time I'm in this stock going down. Be honest. I mean, I don't know, bro. I know Mitch is shorting MU, because it was a nice VWAP fade.
All right, so guys, cover in there, guys.
Nice trade, brother.
Not a bad trade at all. I'll take that. $65 for the day.
Hey.
This is why you maximize on the last little bit of shares. You look for a further down support and you attack it. When you get it, you take it. If you wanted to get back into the trade would be back in at VWAP. Now that we're out of the trade, just let the trade go.
For sure, man. Beautiful
trade.
I
could have got my ad. When I first got into the stock, it broke down. I was looking for a little bounce to 85 and would have got full sizing there. But not a bad trade at all.
Yeah, man. It was a good trade, brother.
Full trade by cents wise. And that's what I try to focus on, guys. If you trade cents per trade, risks per trade, you'll be all right. Don't focus so much on the share size. Let it surprise you when you go look at your realize the amount that you actually made. Not you look at the realize and unrealized and you're trying to take cover because of that realize or unrealized. You shouldn't ever cover a position just to capture that green. You got to know what your risk and reward is in every single trade you take. AMAT broke down there really nice too.
Oh, sorry, my bad, bro. AMAT. Yeah, I was looking at Disney as well, but yeah, that was a killer trade for MU, bro.
Yep, not a bad one at all.
We'll just see, man. The market's been great for fades, honestly, lately. AMRN faded. The market's been great for fades lately. I'm just wondering how long this is going to continue, man. And so we'll see. What do you mean, Nick? Like, what do you mean, brother? Okay, look, bro. Sorry, bro. You cannot, like, listen, man. Peter, I know you're a young kid, man. But you cannot just say the same thing over and over and over again. Same thing with you, Nick. Like, I'm trying to deal with everybody's comments, and I'm trying to respond to as many people as I can, considering we have hundreds of people here every day. And so I'll get to your question when I have time. You know what I mean? Don't pressure me to do it. You know, I'll ban you. And sorry, Hero, you're banned, man. Like, I've warned you before not to do that, and it's aggravating. So, like, don't. Anyways, yeah, Nick, man, I don't know, brother. If you're just getting in the wrong trade, I mean, I don't know, man. If you short it and it goes up, and you're longing it and it goes down, then you're probably using the wrong strategy, bro. You're probably using the wrong strategy, man. It just depends. You know, research strategies. If you want to go to our site, we have a strategy section. I would paper trade first. You know, a big thing that new traders do that ends up hurting them is they try to use real money too quick. You know, the truth is, chances of you actually being successful as a trader are pretty low at first, and so you want to take the time to learn how to trade before you really use real money, because it takes a long time. Mitch was in MU. Short at that point, but I mean, we don't have anything to do with which way it goes.
ECB trying to break through that long daily support. Has a lot of volume stacked in there.
But no, so with MU, I think it was just a short. I think it was a VWAP fade. You know, I think that's what it looked like, and that's what Mitch took.
It's just the real key is that with MU and AMD and also AMAT, they have a tendency of going right above the VWAP and then fading. So it's a little bit different approach. You have to wait for the stock sometimes to get above VWAP, reject from a long pattern, and that's what this stock did. It did a short-term long pattern, like it was going to break out on a flag, but couldn't do it. And once I saw that couldn't, that's when I was able to get in and understand the risk is right above where that short-term bullish pattern showed up.
Right. And yeah, I mean, Nick, I'm not even in. I haven't been in AMD for the last 45 minutes or so. So it's been a while since I've even been in AMD.
ACB get hit.
But
hit, man.
But yeah, with AMD and with the VWAP fade, we just wait for a pullback to the VWAP, and this is where we short. We short up here. You know, so we short it right around the top of this bounce back when it hits the purple line. Like, that's where we short. But yeah, I'm going to close it down for the day, guys. Like I said, go check out our site. Right now, our members currently have a contest going on where we have a contest to see who can have the best month in trading. And so we do this live every single day. We have a free strategy section if you want to check out the strategies we use. But, you know, we try to be the cheapest people around. I'm currently on an 11-day win streak. I haven't lost a trade in 11 days. It's been 11 days since I've actually lost a trade or had a losing trade. And so, Mitch and I, we just try to practice what we preach. And honestly, We just try to give people a cheap option. I know most gurus sell their courses for thousands of dollars, and it's not what we try to do here. We just try to give people a cheap option instead of having to pay thousands of dollars for classes. And hold on, let me sign in here so you can see it. And so we just try to give people a cheap option. And you can see here, oh, sorry, wrong thing. Great. Well, I got to go change the password. There. All right. So we just try to give people a cheap option instead of having to pay thousands of dollars for classes. And you can see we have over 50 hours of content, literal days of content for our classes, over 50 hours on a range of different subjects, understanding ranges, scaling, following the market, trading gaps, understanding support and resistance, scaling, back testing, understanding VWAP, and then we have lots of other classes as well. We got VWAP strategies. We have a ton of other classes to check out, and we have risk reward, individual strategies, trading psychology. And so we do this, like it says, if you look at our package section here, we try to be the anti-guru. It even says here, remember, we are not gurus and cannot guarantee you'll make money in trading. Our goal is to offer our members a cheap option as opposed to $1,000 courses. And if you're a new trader looking to learn, we're happy to help. All of that is $15 a month. And so you get over 50 hours of classes and content. You get roughly 3 live classes a week. Sometimes we have more or less, but approximately 3 live classes that are an hour long every single week. You get access to our member Discord. We're having fun competitions and stuff like that. And so if you want to check that out, and if you want to be a part of our team here and join us for our classes, I'll post this here, and I'll post this here, and you can go check it out.
I just kind of noticed how hard APHA got hit on the daily. It almost got hit all the way down to the support, which is 823.
There you go. Honestly, Nick, I can't really understand what you're saying, brother. Yeah, Chase, come on. He said I can make 500. Yeah. All right, guys. Here, let me. For all of our members, I'm about to change the password. There we go. All right, sorry guys, I'm kind of changing the password for all this stuff right now.
Weed industry taking a big hit today, guys. Big hit on pretty much every single weed site.
Yeah, man. I mean, they've been pretty good shorts lately. Alright, strategies and patterns. Alright, there we go. You are losing money every trading day? What? Bro, I've had an 11-day win streak.
That's why I didn't even pay attention to it.
Be honest, man. Why would you short AMD? Honestly, bro, listen. I've had an 11-day win streak, bro. 11 days. I haven't lost in 11 days, and I've streamed it all live. And so, it's honestly, Nick, it sounds like you're losing in trading, and now you're just trying to blame other people for it. And so don't throw a temper tantrum because you lose in trading, bro. Come on, man. Don't act like a little kid. I do show you, man. Nick, I stream live every day, bro. But
Show us your $500 game.
right. Have a good day, brother. Have a good day, brother. But no, like, come on, man. Like, listen.
I would like to see his $500 game.
Well, like, no, listen. It's hilarious because it's like you and I, Mitch, are the only people that stream live every day. We show people our account balance. We show people all of our trades. We couldn't hide our trades if we wanted to. We couldn't hide our trades if we wanted to. You know what I mean? Like, we stream live every single day. And so it's not like we're just uploading videos. We're actually, like, trading live every single day. And everybody can watch us. And so when we say we go on an 11-day win streak, all you have to do to see if we're telling the truth or not is go look at the streams, the recordings from the last 2 weeks. You literally can go to my YouTube and go look at all the recordings from the last 2 weeks that I streamed live to see if I'm telling the truth or not. And so this is the truth here, guys. And like this is a trading truth that people should understand, right? Is that people are always going to try to blame you if they're not a good trader, if they have a losing trade, or if they, and I'm victim to this too. Sometimes I snap at members if I'm having a losing day, right? But people are always going to blame you, and they're always going to try to blame somebody for their own mistakes as a trader. If they have a losing trade, they're going to try to blame you for it, especially if they're watching me. Like, I'm sure people get mad at me because they try to copy my trades, and if I have a losing trade or if they don't do right, then they end up frustrated, and they just want somebody to blame. And so at a certain point, you got to just be accountable for your own mistakes and your own mistakes trading, and that's what you got to try to do as a trader, is that you have to try to be accountable for your own losses. If you lose in a trade, it's not your guru's fault. It's not your favorite trader on YouTube's fault. It's not anybody else's fault that you lost in that trade but you. And you can't blame other people for it. And so, once you really mature as a trader, you'll start being accountable for yourself, Like, a while back, I snapped at one of our members in the comments, and I even sat there and said, you know what, like, I'm probably just frustrated. It's a losing day. And so you got to be accountable for yourself, It's nobody else's fault if you lose. It's just not. And so, that's kind of part of life, man. You got to be accountable for your losses. If you blame other people, you're never going to improve as a trader. You're always going to try to justify your losses like it's somebody else's fault or it's the market's fault. But, when you really start to mature as a trader, you sit there and say, okay, like, this is my fault. Like, I didn't do something right. And that's what you got to do, And honestly, I think streaming my trades live every day is good for me. It helps me to be accountable. But yeah, I guess just the way that guy was, it's like, first he's commenting here and he's mad because he lost. He's saying, how come I buy and you short? Or how come you short or I go long and you short? Or I short and you go long? Or I go long and the stock drops? Or I go short and the stock pushes up? And then he went from that, which he was obviously frustrated with. He went from that to just blaming me for it and telling me I'm losing money every day. And so, yeah, man, you get people like that. I think I got to learn to ignore them a little bit more. But it's just hilarious because, like I said, this is my actual graph from the last month. Let me pull it up.
I just got to ignore it.
Yeah, bro. This is my trading in the last 2 weeks. This is my trading in the last 2 weeks. Literally, this is my graph. And I've done it all live. I've streamed it live. And this isn't even including today. And so, keep on hating, brother. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and close it down for the day. I'll play our promo video. Like I said, if you want to use TradeNet, if you want to use the broker that I'm using, I'll post this link here. You can go check it out. Also, go check out our site. Oh, wait, I did the wrong thing. And so, yeah, if you want to use the broker that we use, like I said, here, I'll delete this one so I can post my own. If you want to use the same broker that Mitch and I use, there's no PDT rule. You can trade anything you can short anything that's tradable. With the intro accounts currently on sale for 20% off, and you get a free month of our classes if you go through my link. And so go check it out. There's the link. Also, go check out our classes. I'll post the promo video one more time, and then we can go ahead and close the stream down for the day. let's see. Sorry. Right, for sure. That's the biggest thing is I need to. Well, it's not even increasing my size because at this point I'm taking 300 or 400 shares, and so my sizing's okay. It's not even the size. It's how long I'm actually holding the trade with bigger size. And so my problem now is that like while my sizing is up there, I'm not actually holding it long enough to make good gains from it. You know what I mean? Like I'm selling too soon. And so yeah, I'm super happy with it, but I still am making a few mistakes along the way. Yeah, it's just the sizing's big enough. It's just I'm selling it too soon. I'm covering too soon. I'm taking profits too soon, basically.
Don't rush. No rush.
Yes, sir.
Take
All right,
your
guys.
rush, man. No need to rush.
Here's the promo video, guys. Have a good day, and we'll see you all. Oh wait. Here's the promo video, guys. Have a good day, and we'll see you all tomorrow. All right, guys, have a good day. That is the 11th green day in a row for me. We'll see if we can keep the green streak going tomorrow. And yeah, have a good day, guys.